Hello, my lovey doves. It's Goretti with Lakeview Medium and Tarot again today. I am doing today, I guess, day 3 and 4 of Ethany's 31 Days of Tarot. I was just going to do one day today, but then I remembered that my oldest has dental surgery tomorrow. And I really won't be able to do any videos tomorrow, so I will do 2 today. Hope everybody's enjoying the first couple days of New Year's and everything's going peachy keen. Anyways, so day 3 of the 31 Days of Tarot is top 5 Oracle decks of 2017, ones you purchased and or released. I'm going to do purchased and a little bit of released. One released. Yeah, one of them was released in 2017. It was on Kickstarter that I backed up and I received. I think it was on Kickstarter the year before. I'm trying to remember. Kickstarter the year before, and then it was officially released last year that I purchased, or that I received. Anyways, so the first one that I'm going to say is the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. I have quite a few of her decks. That's the backing of it. And I have trimmed mine. As you can see, it's just the image. I don't have any border on it at all. What I love about this deck is how soft. I can't think of a word for what I'm trying to actually say. How soft the imagery is. But it doesn't take away the actual... oh my God, what am I trying to say? It doesn't take away any of the meanings or interpretations behind the imagery. Does that make sense? Because I know that some decks might be soft and fluffy. Oh, this is one of my favorites right here. Hello, daughter of mine. I'm sorry. No, you may not. No, you may not. Fine. You make a mess though, you're cleaning it up. I'm not. And I love it. It's gentle, but it still gives what needs to be given in regards to a reading. The next one, as she makes a mess, the next one that I purchased was the Goddess Inspiration Oracle. I'm trying to remember. I have another one of her decks. I just can't remember off the top of my head which one it is. No, I don't. But she is the creator of the Goddess Tarot, I believe it's what it's called. It's Chris Wildhair. Wildhair. And I came across this deck. It's cute because it came with an actual little organza bag, which is kind of neat. I love using this for me. I love using this deck for meditation purposes, really, in the end. So that's the backing of it. And then you have the actual goddess and a little bit about what type of goddess they are. So in this one, it's Haltia. And on the bottom it says Goddess of the Home. And then it gives a little bit of encourage harmony in your home. Then good luck will start. It's very affirmation-y. Venus, Sekhmet, Oya. It has goddesses from every single culture around. And it's amazing. But yeah, so like I was saying, I use it more for meditative purposes, not really. I haven't actually tried using it in an actual reading. For me, it's more just a good feel affirmation at the end for me, for meditation purposes, really. So yeah, and that one. She's talking to herself. My daughter's talking to herself, you guys. And then I have so it pulls out this way. This one I bought. This one I bought and I trimmed. And it is the Druid Animal Oracle. You're going to have to wait. I fully trimmed them. There's not that many cards that you kind of can't really learn the keywords, for example, and then you could just use intuition after that, really, in the end. I adore this deck. I love pulling out a couple for clients when I'm doing their readings. I also really enjoy pulling these out for spirit animal guides. For anybody, I've had clients who wanted to know, and I kind of, is one of the decks that I kind of go to be honest. As well as the animal totem tarot. I sometimes use for that purpose as well, for guidance. I love that they incorporate the elemental dragons in this deck. Adore it. So yeah, so that's my other 2017 purchase that I love using. Adore. Sorry, I'm trying to put everything back in the box at the same time because I got a lot of shit on my desk. Okay, that wasn't a good spot to stick it in. The next one, that is a super duper recent purchase that I purchased, is this one. It is called the Butterfly Oracle, I believe. And it is done by Carmel Baird, who is Canadian. She actually just lives over in the next province in Alberta. And she is a medium. She is a psychic medium. And I adore talking to her. I adore listening to her. And she created this deck a couple of years ago, and I was lucky enough to pick one up before she kind of pulled it off her webpage. So that is the backing. It's quite shiny, as you can see the reflection of the phone. That is the backing, and then that is the cards. Try not to grab the reflection. And they're beautifully done. And you know what? And they're simple, but my intuition, I swear, kicks into overdrive with these. I don't know what it is about it. And it's got a little bit of everything in there. I know there's even there's even chakra cards that she has here. So the cards are numbered on the top. And then the cards are numbered. Then they're titled. So number and then title, right? So pay off. And then a little what's it called? A description of the card, a sentence about the card. So for example, pay off, it says on the bottom, relax and enjoy this time. Your hard work paid off. So yeah, so again, this is actually one that I always keep on it's one of the ones that I keep on my desk at the moment. So we're kind of at my work desk at the moment. So I keep this deck at my desk at all times. But yeah, so that's another one that I purchased this past year. And now the release and purchase, newly released and purchased deck that I did last year, I'm going to open it, is a beautiful, beautiful deck that resonates within the Celtic in me. And that's another whole story for a different complete video. And it's the Faria Chapman Oracle by Ian Daniels. I mean, look at the inside of this box. I think a lot of people have seen walkthroughs and stuff with this deck, but it is gorgeous, just gorgeous. So, yeah, this one's got cookies on it. So each one has a gorgeous image in the front, and then it's got some beautiful, interesting things in the back. So it's got the name of the representation in the front, and then it has what is associated with this. Here, hold on. For example, I'll give you... Okay, so we have Caradwyn. We'll do Caradwyn since she's in my hand at the moment. So there is an interpretation on the front of Caradwyn. And then in the back is the name, and then 3 keywords that are associated with conceal, elemental, being, and then you have a ruin image for her. And then you're given different things. So Ian included it as part for rituals or charm creating, or creating sigils, creating oh my god. Anyways, so for example, color is dark yellow. Stone associated is andalusite. Dark moon is the association. Plant is nettle. Animal is bat. The thing, what's it called? Nightjar. Shh. I don't know why I'm just not... Anyways, and then the type of element associated is tin. I know he's got... Oh my god. It's hard to my brain today, you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm going to get disliked on this one. No. Anyways. Yeah. So, I mean, that's what I use it for. I use it for spell work and ritual work, which I absolutely adore. Sorry. It glares. And I know that he sent out an email to those that backed his campaign, that he released a full-sized book. That's one of my favorites. He released a full-sized book in regards to this deck. And I know there's one here that is... for me, I use a lot of candle magic, believe it or not. I find that a lot of my clients who don't necessarily believe in different religions find it more comfortable when you say you're going to do you're going to light a candle for them. And so I have a lot of clients that I was like, oh, I'll do a candle for you. And so on the candle, I'll bless it and anoint it, and I will use, excuse me, I would use some of these sigils on the runes on the back to create a sigil. So on the back of the Beloved, for example, it says, so Each one's associated with a totem. So totem color, totem gemstone, the time, the tree, the type of animal, the type of bird, the object, and the place. So yeah, I mean, I'm rambling about this deck, but it is beautiful to work with. Just beautiful to work with. I also find that it's actually really, really well as well. For those that don't do spell works, that don't really necessarily practice magic, they're great as well as just as a plain oracle. The little booklet that it comes with is phenomenal in regards to interpretation of each card and each representation of the deck, or of the card, I should say. So that's my 5 decks. The second question is top 5. Sorry, my screen just totally lit back up. Top 5 tarot books of 2017's, one that you purchased or ones that were released. I'm kind of really schmucky when it comes to doing tarot books. I don't really have a lot of tarot books that I can say. Sorry, my hair went weird. That I specifically go and purchase. The ones that I usually typically read are gonna be the ones that kind of come with the tarot decks. I'm not talking about the little white booklets. I'm talking about like the full on. I'm trying to find a book. I have a book here. Like this one. This is the book that came with the Tarot of Transformation. And it is a big, thick book. And for example, what I love about this book is she has put down cards by theme, which is nice for a quick reference in regards to when you're kind of looking for, so you're doing a reading about jobs or something, you can come here and literally find, like what each card kind of represents, like waiting, trust, stillness, feelings, guidance, love, and then it's associated by each card, right? That's as much of tarot books that I kind of have. I do have a few tarot books on my wish list that I wouldn't mind kind of doing or kind of purchasing, but I find that I don't have the time to actually sit down and read 100% like that, at least anymore, which kind of sucks ass. But yeah, so those are my 2 questions at the moment for today and tomorrow. I'm hoping that on Friday I'll be able to catch up on a few more, and then I might have to pre-record some days, since I kind of go back into the office next week when the girls start school. But that is it for me for today. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow or the day after. Bye, lovelies.